Hey everyone, just got back. Here's a mess. Just got back from running to Humboldt. I have another run in a couple of hours. Yeah, they're trying to get me to push, but man, they're full of caca. I need to get some rest. So I stopped at Arby's and got one of their sandwiches here. I never tried it. See if it's any good. I don't know. But nothing ever looks like the pictures, huh? This is a buffalo chicken sandwich. I don't know. mm. It's not bad. Could be better, but so yeah, I went up there, hauled ass back down. Just got back here. It's like 8:30. I think it's barely like 8:30. And so I had a really good day. Really good day. Well, I'll tell you guys all about it. So the day I had was awesome. You know, not just because I love driving, what I do, but also people that I run into that I haven't seen in a while, you know, or just conversating with good people, you know, and that really picks up my spirits. And not that I was feeling bad or anything like that. I'm still on the little high that I got from my weekend. My weekend being so eventful, so awesome. For if you don't know, I'm drinking a sweet tea. This stuff's pretty good. Mayo. It's good. I like it. And I don't put a lot of it, just enough to flavor it, you know. It's pretty good. Yeah, you can barely taste it. So, but yeah. So earlier today I did a load, like at 6:30 in the morning, and I ran into an old Moga driver. I still have their shirts. But I wear my sweater, so and I ran into a buddy of mine whose brother just so happens to work for our company, but down in Petaluma. And real nice man, older gentleman, you know, just he, matter of fact, he used to be a nurse, and he came from Africa, Kenya. That's where my buddy came from. They're brothers. Real nice people, real smart, intelligent people. They're just, you know, they think outside the box, man. Like, I've never, you know, dealt with guys like that, you know, and they're just awesome guys. But he's older than my buddy that works out of Petaluma. I would imagine it's his older brother. So he ended up getting his license, and because I guess the nursing world or the medical field wasn't for him, you know, he had been doing it for like 15-20 years and just said, I'm done, and just wanted to try something else. So, long story short, his brother recommended, hey, why don't you get your license? So he did. They ended up calling me when I was working for Moga, and you know, said, hey, can you help my brother get a job? I said, yeah, help him get a job. So I did, and you know, he, like every new driver coming in the industry, kind of mess up a little bit. So I took him under my wing and tried to get him not to mess up, because he didn't really learn too much, at school or whatever the case is. They teach you the bare minimum just to get your license, and that's it. The rest of your driver's training and all that jazz, well, that's on the road. So, you know, um, so he, real nice guy. I think he's like in his early to mid 60s, older man, just a go-getter, has a lot of ambitions, a lot of gumption. Like, the guy is he's just out there, real nice guy. But anyway, so I ran into him, and then another buddy of mine, I ran into the same place, SNC, which is right down here from our yard. And you know, seeing him, he sees us talking, and so he comes over, and we're all BSing, and I introduced the two of them, and he didn't know that was our buddy. Well, his name's Paul, our buddy Paul's brother. So it was a good time, man. It's when you can, laugh and have a good time, and while you're working, it's not work, man. It's just awesome. So yeah, that was pretty cool. And then after that, I got cleaned out, washed out, and then I left. And then I came back to the yard here where I'm at now, and made my exchange, got another tank, took it all the way to Fields Landing, which is Eureka area, and dropped a tank over there. Well, there's this young man. His he works for us. He's a mechanic, and he just happens to be a buddy of mine's son. Well, my buddy, he drives for a company out of Oregon, and he drives the big long nose Pete, and it's pretty badass. It's a lime green with like a metallic gray, with some metal flake in it. It's bad. And I got to see it in person. It was pretty sick. So yeah, he raised a good kid, and he's like 26, 27 years old. He comes out and he's like, "What the hell are you doing? All my property." Just giving me, crap. And so he's like, "Hey, he goes, I noticed you got an air leak." I go, "Yeah, I got an air leak." So I had to stay there a few minutes while he took care of that for me. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, real bright young man. He's got his good head on his shoulders, and so I know I heard he wants to drive. Because he says he's not really making too much money being a mechanic, but if he drives, I mean, shoot, yeah, I mean, this job will change his life. And that's something that I've come to tell other people too, that people that have questions, like family members and friends, and they're curious, because I come from a family of truck drivers, and right now I'm the only one in my entire family doing it. Other family members are either retired or they're passed and gone. But I'm the only one in the family, and let me tell you, it's an awesome career to get into if you like, interacting with people, being on the road, basically like a camping lifestyle. And it's not just a career, it is a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle that you either love it or you hate it. And it's like, that's why, like, when I see, people that get into the industry and then they're not having a good time, they're not finding that job that they want, that's going to pay them thousands and thousands of dollars. Well, you know, you got to work at it. I mean, if you're fortunate to know someone in the industry and you can get that good ass job right away, hey, you know what? You better thank your lucky stars and thank your blessings from God, because that's exactly what that is. Now, other people might not be as blessed as, you know, other people. And they, like myself, you have to work hard at it. So there is no magic pill, or you know, there's nothing like that. You just have to put in the work. And I can't stress that enough. You work hard in this industry, you follow the rules and laws and regulations so you don't get your license taken away or anything like that, and you're gonna make money out here. You know, I'm I can honestly say that this career of mine, that I've come to grow to really really love and enjoy doing, it changed my life. You know, it changed my family's lives. You know, we made purchases that we thought we would never be able to do. You know, like you know, I don't like putting my business out there, but it is what it is. Like buying our new home. We got a new home. You know, we've had a house before, but sold that house to get us into this home, and it's bigger. You know, it's beautiful home. You know, I wasn't really sold on it at first. My wife's gonna kill me for saying that, but I wasn't. There was another house that I was sold on, but this house is just as nice too. And you know, you know it. And honestly, like, I don't think that we would have been able to do it if I didn't make the change. If I didn't make this move and come out of my shell and break free from the chains, you know, of regular jobs that don't pay crap. They don't pay nothing. So, you know, once like I was saying before, once you do your time and you get that experience, doors will open. And once I got a year under my belt, man, the doors were opening up like crazy. You know, I got 2 years under my belt. The doors were opening up like crazy. I mean, those pinche puertas, they didn't shut for nothing. They were just, hey, come over here. Hey, come over here. I've got buddies that I made in school and stuff like that, and they've got their careers, and they're just like, once in a while, I'll get a call. Hey, man, you looking for a job? You know, we're hiring, blah, blah, blah. You know, and I'm just like, man, you know. And fortunately for me, every time they do call, I do have a job, and I am busy, and I am making good money, you know. So I've been very blessed, you know, that way. And but I know that those are doors that I can eventually, if need be, use and I thought I heard somebody knocking. Use and walk through those doors if I absolutely had to. Um, and those are good things to have, just in case. Just in case. Doesn't hurt to have a backup. You know, it really doesn't. Um, but yeah, no, I mean, just to I'm nowhere near a person that gloats or anything like that. You know, but I mean, the house was just like the cream of the crop. Me and my wife were able to go to overseas and visit Rome, Italy. We went to Paris, France. You know, we took our girls to Honolulu, Hawaii, and we wouldn't have been able to do these things, man. Not with the job that I used to have. I used to be in a pharmacy. I used to work in a pharmacy, and um, you know, and I was barely making, like, I mean, close to $700 a week. I mean, that's nothing, man. I mean, that is literally nothing. And you do a lot of busting, let me tell you. A lot of busting, a lot of attitude from, you know, people that just don't care. They want their meds, and that's all there is to it. You gotta go through all that BS, man. And it really is, it really does suck. So my hat's off to people that are in that industry that have to deal with all of that, because it's tough, it's hard. And don't get me wrong, you know, some people are in pain. You know, they're in pain, they're dying, you know. So it also does something up here, you know. It's like you don't want to really hear at, oh, did you hear so and so passed away? You know, you're just like, oh my gosh, I just seen them like 2 days ago. You know, it's just not for me. But yeah. So like I just, I don't know. I had to come on here and just say that, you know, I just had one of the best days, you know, and running into people and old people, you know, old friends, you know what I mean, and things like that, and you know, it was nice. It was a real nice day, real beautiful day, and you know, real nice. Wasn't cloudy, rainy, none of that crap. But well, yeah. So now I'm gonna eat this nasty sandwich, and then I will definitely try to vlog some more. Um, and now that I have my little tripod thing, gamble, it's a gamble. Now that I have this thing, I can put it, you know, in places, stand it up, and you guys could watch me back in or whatever, you know. So that'd be pretty cool. I'll try to get footage of things like that, try to remember. So but yeah, and I'm still working on the little mic thing. I think I gotta put that little forest fire thing on there. Maybe that will help. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Or maybe I just need to get a better one, because it was kind of cheap, you know, from Amazon. You know, it was like $15 or something like that. But yeah, I'll definitely look into it further. But well, you guys have a good night. Thank you for watching, and God bless you guys.